Nerd On Nation, what is up? My name is Cody. It is my great privilege to welcome you guys to Apogee Studio. Who's been here before? Anyone? Awesome. That is exactly what we were hoping for. Get some people in here that have never been here before. So, who's heard of Apogee? Oh my gosh, that's more than I thought. Right on. Y5. That's a wireless high five for you guys that don't know. Nerd On. So, anyway, we're very excited that you guys are here. We have, oh my gosh, this is going to be such a fun night. All kinds of goodies in store. And I want you to make as much noise as humanly possible. Android possible. I don't care. Whatever. Make as much noise as you can for the nerds!
What is everyone?
What is going on?
Hello.
Welcome to Nerd On, the live show you didn't need, but you deserve it.
That's true.
Where all levels of nerd are welcome. We are the nerds.
Yes, we are.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Truly, truly. Let's go down the line. Let's introduce ourselves in case it's your first time. We've got some people watching from home as well. Sweet little live stream happening. Ali, why don't you start us off?
My name is Ali. I am our resident YouTuber and Destiny fanatic.
Yeah.
Truths.
Can confirm.
Me.
Yes.
I'm Tom, pet Borisuth, if you wanted to know. And I am the resident grumpy person and film snob.
Can confirm.
Accurate.
Otherwise, the lowest common denominator for people.
That's fair. What's up? I'm Corey Powers, also known a.k.a. the loud one or the rude boy on the lot, whatever you want.
Oh, you think so?
Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome. I am Josh, and I'm just Josh. I'm the audio engineer, one of the hosts.
El Presidente.
El Presidente
of Nerd On.
If you're into the whole brevity thing.
Brevity thing.
And I am Caitlin Elizabeth. I am the one who knows a bunch of weird niche knowledge about anime and indie games and all sorts
And
of
That is
again,
fun to
can
say.
confirm.
Niche knowledge.
niche knowledge.
Facts.
Hi.
Facts.
But thank you guys. You guys are the most important people for being here because we'd just be talking to no one.
Talking
true.
to no
And
And
one.
we
you guys
do
so
it
much
too.
for coming.
We're
We do
not
that a
above
lot.
that. We're not above it. We do it
little
most
bit
of the
of-
time.
A little bit of housekeeping. This show is brought to you in part by the Nerd On Nation, which is powered by Patreon.
They're out there. They're out there. Shout out to the night.
Shout out to the night. As a member of the Nerd On Nation, you do get fun perks. You get behind the scenes stuff with Nerd On and what we do. You get perks like bonus episodes. You get early access.
Fun
you get
stuff.
discounts. Our Discord server is hopping all the time, so we really dig that.
We have something special tonight too.
We do.
If you show us tonight that you join your Patreon, you get a poster, a sticker, a pin for
get the-
free.
for free.
For the
Free
$5
90 free.
$5. So show us that after the show. You get
Maybe
it all.
a hug,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
not.
good stuff, good
It's up
stuff.
to you.
Wow.
I'll give
Yeah.
It just became very ominous.
Well, that's my
Also,
style.
that this night would not be possible without a very, very special partner, and that is Apogee.
Give it up.
Recently, we partnered with Apogee, and they have just been
Angels.
really angels. They have been a family to us. They have really just been an incredible team. A very specific shout out to Bob and Betty who are with us tonight. So
Shout
we
out!
really,
Somewhere
really
around here.
appreciate you. And credit where credit is due. A big shout out to our crew, Brandon and Sebastian.
Thank
Shout
you
out.
so much.
They've been working all day to make this possible. And
All these lights, all the sounds.
The live
Our clothes.
audience that is out there, thank you for joining us. Thank you to Cody.
Cody.
Huge thank you. But
Our man.
you know, with our partnership with Apogee, they really have showed us a lot in audio. If you're listening to this in post, the sound that you are hearing is Apogee.
It's gonna sound real.
It's gonna
good.
sound real.
It sounds
good.
sexy, is what they're trying to say.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
sound so good.
It sounds so
It's gonna
good.
sound like butter on a microphone. It's gonna be great.
Wow.
The tasty one.
I'm sorry, I blacked out. Butter on a microphone. Anyway, also,
Don't knock
I
it till you
really
try it.
sincerely suggest that you guys check out their microphone, Hype Mic.
The number one
The number one
podcasting microphone. Some might say the ultimate.
The ultimate.
The ultimate. They can hear that here, though.
Those in the house, there is actually a vocal booth that is set up with a Hype Mic.
The ultimate podcasting microphone.
The ultimate
The ultimate
podcast
microphone. Come on, guys. We got it.
I love it.
It's a new bit.
Yeah, you
Is that
can
gonna
check that out.
happen every time we say hype mic?
The ultimate podcasting microphone.
I think
Now
that-
you have
That's
to do it.
exactly what I wanted. It's like Christmas.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Before we continue, we decided no nudity.
No.
No.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
not
damn.
But
not
we
today.
might have some exciting stuff. We have maybe some prizes, some trivia.
Yes,
Kiss
yes.
might happen on stage. I don't know. I'm throwing ideas
whoa.
out here.
Some never
Is it
before.
finally going to happen?
Again, not above it.
Oh, but I did sew Velcro into the scene.
Perfect.
That's
We're
fine.
ready to go.
Later, Josh.
Okay.
Never before heard or seen segments to the Nerd On World and Nation. That's
Yes.
We cooked it up just for you. It's hot, it's ready, and it tastes so good.
Yeah. There's one other podcast we
Wow.
want to give a shout out to real
Yes.
quick.
I don't know about all y'all.
Last of the housekeeping.
Listening to us on a podcast is kind of like listening to a bunch of animals trying to, organize like a fundraiser.
Can confirm
That
as the
is
president.
accurate.
Yeah.
But I really like listening to podcasts on the way to work, especially if it's professionals talking about their experiences. And the one that I've actually been luckily enough to been exposed to is one that was released recently, and it's Clear Mountain's Domain.
Yes.
And it has.
It's
Their second episode just dropped.
Second episode just dropped, and if you're looking for anything like wonderful stories of how the music industry was and some great good
is.
stories the cool thing is that you get a little bit of a time capsule. You hear this journey,
Yeah.
like where
Yeah,
one
yeah,
person
yeah.
started, and some of the greatest music we've ever been exposed to and had the privilege to listen to has been created by the hosts of the show. So it's something that I always recommend.
40
And it's-
some odd years of mixing experience.
yeah, and so it is without, we have to give a little shout out to our Podern family, to the rest
Modern
of the
family.
Podern
Yes.
family,
Hashtag
baby.
Podern
Hashtag. And
Doing it up.
Yes. And so, everyone check it out. It's on everywhere you can listen to podcasts, exclusively on iTunes or
Do you think
Apple Podcasts.
Do you think that they record on a hype mic?
The ultimate.
The ultimate
Ultimate
podcast.
podcasting.
Come on, we're gonna keep throwing it to you.
podcasting microphone. Yes. Clear
gonna
Mountain's
keep
Domain.
doing
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Check it out.
But yeah, I want to check in with y'all. How are y'all doing? You guys doing well? You excited about
Doing good.
tonight?
Yeah.
Just a shout out to the audience that showed up. We love
Thank you, guys.
everyone. Thank you. Give it up for yourselves.
Bodies in the house. Let the
Louder. Louder.
Audience in the house.
I'm gonna start something off real quick.
Oh, okay,
just
please.
so you can learn about ourselves. Caitlin, what have you been up to recently?
You were
What's
gonna
new?
start
What's
us off
going
and
on?
toss it right to me.
Real
All
casual,
right.
like.
So I do voiceover. I voice in all sorts of things.
Voice out over in the house.
Voiceover.
Do you use a hype mic?
Not
Ultimate podcasting
microphone.
so yeah, I've done anime, I've done video games, I've done live action dubs and stuff, and then I also do script adaptation. So anytime you've seen a foreign show, it comes over, it gets translated, and then every cough, every sneeze, every laugh, that has to get time coded of when it starts and when it stops. And I get the rough translation, those time codes, and I play Tetris with the words and the mouth shapes on the
That
screen.
sounds like fun.
Wash your hands.
Actually, really fun.
I know that your brain kind of works like that.
I
you
love
like
it. I love the
puzzles. and
puzzles.
Like
making
the
them.
math of words.
It's the math of
Yeah.
words.
She's the meme, just with all the algebra just happening all the time.
All the time. There's actually a video of that precisely.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Thank you, Julie.
That's dope.
She made that happen.
Any new games you've been playing? Any new
And
exciting?
you get, I'm still on Graveyard Keeper.
Oh, that sounds
Hey, it's a
depressing.
Good game.
So Graveyard Keeper is like Stardew Valley, like a farming game, but you farm dead bodies.
Shout out to the dead
super
bodies.
I started
positive.
after you
Wait.
mentioned it. I started playing it. It's
It's really
fucking
fun.
addicting.
And like
it's terrible.
Okay, but you also can like have a garden and like make wine.
So it's like Graveyard Sims.
So it's a Graveyard Sims.
Yeah.
except
Love it.
You like
Yeah,
to have
pretty much.
zombies that garden, tomatoes
And
for
then
you.
you can farm the meat and go sell it from
the
these
zombie
bodies.
meat. not cows.
Classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really fun. Having a great time.
Joshua.
Joshua. No. Joshua.
Please be
It's
part
not
of
going
this.
away.
Yes.
No, I know. Yeah, so outside of Nerd On, I am an audio mixer. Woo!
Yeah, he is.
Audio mixers in the house.
Yeah.
There's several of them actually all around.
I mix promo, so like trailers and stuff like that.
world.
Yeah, I like. It's
Every
my
day.
favorite thing. It's when I went to audio school is what I wanted to do was mix trailers. I have the attention span of a gnat, and so watching doing trailers is it's so fucking fun to me, and it's like a 3-minute movie. And I love post-production. Like when I went to audio school, my intention was I'm gonna do music. Like I made my album and all that kind of stuff. And then because it's LA, it was like, here's post-production. And I was like, I could lose hours doing it. And I was like, yeah, this is
We
what
have
I was.
a lot in common. You like making trailers, and I like watching them. I feel like it's a match made in heaven.
Oh, it's you and me.
Sorry, Dana. Shout out to the wife.
Yes,
And to the
shout out
night?
to the wife. Yeah. So that's what I spend my time doing, and I love doing is mixing post production. Just did a documentary film, a couple of them actually, and that's what I love, post production.
Sound wizard.
The sound.
What
wizard.
have
I
you
like
been-
that better? Maybe I'll put that on my cards.
Yeah, I think
Do
that
it.
should be the
Sound
official
wizard.
title.
Sound wizard.
What have you been
Audio
up to,
engineer.
Huh?
What have you been up to?
I can tell you what he's been playing because I've been playing it with him.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Is
We've
it
been
voice
playing
right
a
now?
little.
Zombie Army 4 by Rebellion.
We're keeping the theme going here
Zombies
with
are
your
really,
zombies.
like, popular.
Yeah, but
again.
ours are Nazi zombies, so
So what could be better?
basically
a lot of
it's-
things.
we team up. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. Josh and I get to team up
I'm
once a
terrible
week,
with this microphone.
and you're killing it, man. You're doing great.
Literally.
We get to team up once a week and take on hordes and hordes of zombie armies during
incredibly
World War
stressful.
II.
Yeah, World War
well,
II.
Nazis. Okay,
Well, because
I'm a history
so
buff.
So Hitler went to hell
Okay.
and
Decided he wasn't done.
decided he wasn't done, and an army of zombies. He raises an army of zombies, and
And we go, sit the fuck down. That's our goal.
yeah, exactly.
Is chill. Like,
You Kendrick Lamar'd him?
yeah, basically.
humble.
Be
Yeah,
humble.
yeah.
Sorry. For the culture,
You know,
babe.
I also watch a lot of TV, and like recently was
Sorry, not one of those bits.
McMillions is really good on HBO. Another addicting thing where you're right. Yeah.
That one guy. Yeah, George.
Shout out!
I'm a closeted Walking Dead fan. So
Yes,
I
you are.
still watch that.
Closeted? That is not
Oh wait, I
closeted.
just said it.
Out loud on a microphone
Dead fan.
to like 4 cameras.
One of the last few.
So free.
Finally, we all know what we already knew.
Anyway, so
gonna
I
be
still
okay.
watch it. Talk to me after. So I still watch that.
Oh, that's you. You're the person.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
He's a Zambo guy.
Zambos. I'm really.
You're the Zambo guy.
I'm really catching a theme.
Be proud.
I mean, night before Christmas.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
are welcome
Close
here
enough.
too.
Before Christmas, I got
Oh.
a bell buckle.
No one knew where that might have
He's also got a tattoo. You can
I
find
have
out
I
where.
have a Jack Skellington tattoo, so you know it's a thing.
His-
Anyway, Corey, take it away.
What have you been up to, Corey?
What have you been
Who
up
are
to?
you, and what do you want to talk?
I haven't been doing anything.
That's a lie.
No, I've been getting prepared for this mostly because I'm
true.
hype mic'd about it.
No.
The ultimate podcasting
Podcasting
microphone.
microphone.
Hey,
So I'm not sorry at all.
hey,
That's
this
fair.
joke will happen or I drive into a ditch, okay? So
I know.
keep it up.
No, I've been along with playing Zombie Army. I got a new toy for my birthday.
Happy birthday!
I got a new
Super
camera,
jelly.
so I've been shoving it into all of these people's faces for the
lot.
last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you guys have been so nice about it. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Except for that one time I slapped you.
You did slap me that, but I caught the camera. Everything's fine. I've been spending a lot of time with my cats.
Cats.
They're phenomenal. They're
Fur
more
baby.
interesting than I am.
It's true.
That's kind of it. I'm a home
You did
guy.
make a really cool video of a guy destroying a toilet with a hammer.
Oh, yeah.
I did actually. I made a slow-mo video to Wrecking Ball of people smashing
other song?
toilets.
Smashing a toilet.
Because what other song do you use for that?
Yeah.
No, I've been playing D&D for the first time in my life. That's honestly what I've
I'm
been doing.
so happy for you.
Shout out to my friend Ben Campbell, who's been
Where you at? There you are.
Shout out to Ben
He's here
Campbell.
tonight.
Shout out.
I've been wanting to play D&D for years and years and years because it's
Thanks for
right
the
up my
invite.
alley. If I could be anything in this world, it would be a wizard, and I can't. So this is the closest I get to be. And nothing yet. I'm just starting. I've had 2 runs. I'm thinking I think I'm gonna do a druid on the side.
Yeah, I can see that.
But
Wow.
I'm a wizard, and it's a lot of fun. Last campaign, I was adopted by Mikey.
You were adopted?
Yeah, Mikey adopted me at
Last
the end
campaign,
of
I
the.
was adopted.
Yeah, I fought for it. I rolled for it, and it succeeded. So I'm adopted. I am now.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
You rolled
what's
for
up?
it?
You rolled for adoption?
What do you roll for that?
Yeah. Well, he said I said. Yeah, I wanted to be adopted, and he was like, I don't know, roll persuasion, and so I did, and it succeeded.
Wait,
Fair.
You talked Mikey into adopting you.
No, we
like
talked the mayor into signing the papers.
That's like kidnapping, right?
This just
he was all for it.
It's like there's a lot more to this story than I thought there was.
It's like-
I didn't mean to go this far into it.
It's like kidnapping with extra steps.
It's kidnapping with a no. It was a willing thing.
Sure.
So I love you too, Dad. But I've been having the time of my life doing D&D, and I can't wait to
Nice.
do it more. And that's about
heck
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah. And
pretty
did I
good.
mention my cats?
Your cats?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. As
Cool,
long as
cool,
I got
cool.
them on the roster, I'm good.
Tom?
Ollie? Oh. Anything can happen tonight.
Anything could happen. I've been doing a lot.
We're here to listen to Ollie.
No, I've been
made
doing a
me
lot.
laugh.
You know, prepping for the show.
Who are you? What? I don't know who. What?
Wow.
So I'm a person on this earth, and I do a lot of design work.
Lies.
All the design work you
Oh,
see
like those?
for you, like that stuff. Yeah. So a lot of prep for the show.
Pretty much anything that is Nerd On branded comes
Ollie
from
made
this
it.
We're doing
wizard
some.
here.
Kayla and I are working on some fun YouTube stuff coming down the
Yeah.
road.
Fun YouTube
so look
stuff.
out for
Gonna
that.
be good.
But mostly, shout out to my brother Sean. In the
Shadow
audience.
Sean.
Shadow Sean.
Shadow Sean. Where's he at?
He sort of got me into Final Fantasy 14 again.
Oh,
Yeah, you
no.
did.
Into that. and I'm sort of
Goodbye
hooked on
forever,
that.
Ollie.
Yeah, I'm a level 50. What am I, Lancer?
I
Dragoon.
love how you don't know. And
Who
you
are
asked
you?
him.
At least I knew I
It's
was a
your
wizard.
game.
But mostly, yeah, I'm kind of a homebody, so just playing video games, enjoying my new ultra-wide monitor that I bought for myself.
Oh, humble brag.
Congrats.
Saved my ducats.
You say
Good.
You know, made it happen for myself. So
Proud of you.
That's lovely.
yeah, I need to get out more. So that's next.
Next time we
Hashtag
do
I
this,
need to
I'll
get
have a
out
story
more.
from the outside.
From the outside.
Then if he discovers the
Difficult place.
outside.
The sound it hurts. Timothy, what you got?
But if Ollie discovers the outside, we may not have a show.
That's true.
Oh, no.
We keep him inside.
we keep you inside. Watch all
Shackled.
the things.
We say, make us pictures.
Make the
Yes.
You do.
And he does. It's
pretty
very nice.
things happen.
Yes.
Tom?
Tom. So I, like I said, liken myself a writer, director, filmmaker dude that hasn't done it in like a year.
And what do I say? I'm a filmmaker with Tom.
But now you're one all by
Accurate, though.
yourself.
Not yet. I'll get there, Dad.
You've got
He
the
did
hard
make
one.
a toilet.
So what does that mean for me? What have I been
Video.
up to? Work all the time, recovering from injuries, sad all the time, because that's the
Yeah,
creative
your body
journey.
failed you for like a straight
it
week.
sucks. I
It
was
did.
like,
for you.
Asians not supposed to raisin, and then out of nowhere I started raisining. Like
it was
poor
like,
baby.
It was just like it was 2019 and then it was 2020 of pain.
yeah. No, it's when I say what happens
For
to
him,
Asian
it was
people.
2019, and then suddenly it was 2050. Yeah. That's what his body.
Legit, it's like
thought
the
it was.
beginning. Like when I say with Asian people, like they look great until 49, 50, bam, a bag of bricks, just 1,000
It's just a
years
sign
old.
of how fast it can
no.
happen.
1,000 years old, just gravity pulling them closer to the underworld. So
That's such a like
I've been
graphic image.
I've been dealing with that. And
Back to zombies.
Oh my God, we came full circle.
so what does that mean? I've been writing, and there's like several feature scripts I want to do, and then shorts that I want to do. But I'm like, I don't know which one do I need and which one do I want? Because you know, life only gives you what you need.
Wow.
What is the world?
Just got really
Wow.
deep.
Yeah, I mean, in any good story, right? You know, you never give the character what they want; you get them what they need. So I was just thinking about all those kind of things, and then trying to go back to the gym, trying to look, you know, svelte or some,
I
Wow.
think you're sexy.
you know, LA, you know,
Is the kiss going to be him?
maybe.
Who knows? Stay
okay.
tuned.
But where?
He's a snack, but he wants to be a whole meal.
Yes,
Back to the Volkswagen.
exactly.
I understand.
But no, and then I've been playing.
Speak, Tom.
I speak Tom sometimes.
Tominese will continue.
Took 3 years in high school.
But I've also been playing a shit ton of Pokemon.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I was 1991. I grew up with that stuff, and I love it, and it makes me feel like a child again.
We got the Pokemon original going on. The
I know,
blue and the
red
red.
and blue, red and blue.
Look
black
at
and
us.
yellow,
You guys
black
are
and
always
yellow.
trading and raiding and
Raiden,
sparkling.
and
We need
Pokemon
another Aiden Pokemon.
and
Aiden.
heal Aiden.
I don't know.
Nope,
didn't
let
work.
it go.
We'll get there.
But yeah, so that's with me, but also working on setting this up, and it's been wonderful. I got to shine my shoes a little bit.
They're very
that.
shiny.
They are.
Well, I see me
mega
in
shiny.
it.
They're almost blinding, so good job.
This has all been fun, and like I was saying actually earlier, like I've been able to kind of get back into it because you got to pay some bills, got to pay some taxes, right? And then finally,
You do?
I
you
wish.
gotta-
I've been avoiding that for years.
Yeah.
I am a business. But then today and the rest of this week has been filled with a lot of like when it's heavy, hard work, but it's the work that you love to do, you feel the most fulfilled, and that's been kind of my night. The wonderful thing. There's like gristle on the side of my face. I'm like, I'm gonna get through it.
It'll be fine.
I'm here, and it's like, God bless seeing everyone here tonight, seeing the wonderful Apogee Studio host us, and then being able to talk about the Hype Mic, the ultimate podcasting microphone, has been wonderful.
That was really good.
Wow,
Well done.
that was
Well played.
well done.
Well
I
played.
think
You
I'm
learned
all
well,
out.
Grasshopper.
Yeah, I'm all out of update for y'all. I think that.
I hope
moves
you
us.
enjoyed our weird chat we just had.
Yeah.
We love sharing it with you. Very honest,
People
very
talking.
deep.
Welcome to our lives.
I did not take it as seriously as everyone else, and now I
No, you
feel
didn't.
like a total jerk.
Well, you are.
No, but
played
we
with
do.
my
We
cat,
have
too.
some special stuff tonight.
We do.
Like I said, we have prizes, we have guests, we have giveaways. I want to ask y'all a favor. If I can pull an Oprah on you for just a second,
Whoa.
check under your seats. I'm serious. You need to check under your seats. There should be two people.
It's on the 2 empty chairs.
It's probably on the 2 empty chairs.
If
That's
you
what happened.
find something,
Scavenger
take
hunt.
it. Pull it away from someone else.
The
Seriously
lights have
though,
come
there are
on.
2 envelopes under 2 chairs here.
Either that or someone's getting fired.
We should have pulled the empty chairs. I'm learning.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, did you guys ever expect to be a scavenger hunt during our live show?
No, but this is way more exciting
It might
than
be
I
my
thought it would
favorite
be.
thing so far.
Oh no.
They fall?
I found sadness
Oh
and
my
grief.
gosh.
Do they exist?
Wait, really?
Can you guys actually see the pie on my face, or am I just feeling it right now?
Do you know where they are? Can we help them out?
Dana knows where they are.
So
Oh! So it's not me. They're under the seats.
They're taped underneath your seat.
someone found something.
Oh.
We have one more. We have one. Can you hold that up for me? Cool, we got one.
One.
more. We're
There's
looking
one
for
more.
a red one now. Hey!
Hey, look who it is.
Can I ask you a quick question? Was it under your seats? Or was it empty seats? I'm proud of you. You found it. So, I want you to hang on to those. Go ahead and open those up and hang on to what's inside.
Win a prize.
Because we have our first guest of the night. So, friend of the show, give a round of applause for Miss Sierra Casey. Nerd on.
Whoa.
Wow.
We never had an update where we had a guest on the show. What is this
Pretty
all
exciting. Well, I wanted to invite some friends up. First of all, thank you for being here.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Sierra's a friend of the show. She's been on a few times. We also have a segment on our Instagram called Marvelous, in which, actually, do you want to give them a little rundown of the show from your perspective?
Yes, please.
I mean, essentially what it came down to is as good old buddies, we were talking about how I've seen like none of the Marvel movies, which is slightly embarrassing.
You
But you're
Cultured swine.
You're welcomed here too.
It just,
You are.
it was just not, it wasn't my thing. And so I didn't, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, I saw Black Panther, like a handful of them.
Sprinkled throughout.
Sprinkled
For the
throughout.
culture.
And then Corey one day was like, would you be down to watch all of them? Not at the same time, but would you be down to watch all
Well,
of
I
them?
did try that, and she said no.
That
That
would be a lot.
multiple
It would
days.
I'm
be-
trying to think of the logistics.
Although
like a
now
week,
it feels
24
like
hours.
a challenge.
Just start watching.
Yeah.
And I said absolutely, and it's been a blast. So basically, we're just going through them chronologically.
Yeah. We just finished phase 1.
Yes.
So we got to the Avengers,
So
which
my
is an
shirt
accomplishment of its
is
own.
not accurate for where I'm at.
But it's wonderful.
It was
but
one
it
of
is
the
Iron
coolest
Man.
looking Iron Mans, and he's my favorite right now. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a good choice so
That
far.
won't change.
Yeah, probably not. Didn't change for me. Actually, I think it did at one point.
Well,
but
yeah.
he's still.
Wow, lying already.
Hey, some booty does a lot.
That's true. Sierra, tell us a little bit about what you do outside of Nerd On.
I'm sort of a all-around creative human.
Yeah, you are.
I'm an actress with a very heavy emphasis on voiceover at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Voiceover in the house, part 2.
Is it heavy?
Is it heavy?
no, you
Yeah.
just said a heavy.
Heavy emphasis on
Okay,
voiceover.
heavy.
That's sort of my
So what is it? You
focus right now.
Then you
lot
should
of
definitely look
dramatic
into getting an
cinematic
Apogee
read. That's why
hype
it's
mic.
heavy.
The ultimate.
The ultimate podcasting
Podcasting
microphone.
I'm too nervous to do the
voiceover.
joke.
Shout out to
I'm
the-
going to
the
mess up
person
the
that is
joke.
doing
It
the
makes
sound
me
effect, 'cause that
really
is
nervous.
awesome.
Killing it.
You're good.
But I also am a collager painter person. I guess I'm an artist. That would be the word.
Yeah.
Visual artist.
That would be a correct
And
word.
I'm going to be in my first art show
Oh,
in
hey.
a couple weeks, which is very scary and also really exciting on March 21st. So I'll have details on my Instagram, Sierra Eden, and that's really exciting. So that's kind of my thing. I'm still a person in search of all of the things they like to do. So
Aren't we all?
Yeah,
That's why I'm up
much.
here. I mean, look at me. What do I want to do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Accurate.
I have
Yeah.
no idea. I haven't figured it out yet. I just know that.
I think we all are, really. Like, you can figure out one thing, and then as you figure that thing out, you're like, I want
informs
to do
another.
something else also, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do we have Sierra on the stage? What are we about to do? This feels cool. I feel like we're setting up for something.
Well, we're going to have our first bout of trivia. Now, one of you should have one that says Marvel inside. Who is that? Who's got that? All right.
Shadow Show.
So here's what's going to happen. We're going to ask Sierra 5 questions pertaining to the Phase 1 of Marvel. If she gets 4 out of 5 right, you are going home with a prize package. What do we have for him?
Well, we have Funko, a golden one. Is Captain America. It's the Marvel Studios 377 model. I don't know what else to read. But also, we have some shirts and a poster. And we also have a sticker, a wonderful sticker. And we got exclusive items you can't find anywhere in the world.
That's true.
Destin Legends, a board game developed by our very own Ali Shokati.
That's so cool.
Can I also quickly interject and say that Destin Legends was also co-designed by the person that might win it?
In that case, you can give it to anyone here.
Just to clarify.
And then to top it all off, the nice hot cherry on top, Fat Beats from the 1997 era. I'm kidding, but
More like
Rise in
2014.
Love. Yes, Rise in Love, an exclusive CD with dope Fat Beats from our very own Joshua.
The dopest.
Actually, fun fact about it, it was mastered by John Greenham, who recently won some Grammys
So
for
he has
Billie
some
Eilish.
sick Fat Beats.
Some fat beats, I guess.
There you go.
Let's do the shuffle here.
Let's do it.
Bonafide.
started.
So the stakes are high for me to get these.
They're going to feel high.
Incredibly. I want to run a few rules by you here. We're going to be asking these 5. It's going to be 4 out of 5 right.
Yep.
You do have 2 lifelines.
Oh.
You have Ask Your Audience Member.
Okay.
So she can ask you. If you get it right, that would help. And then we have Ask a Nerd. So you can ask one of the nerds up here.
So I get 2 of those.
Yes.
I could do one of each. Okay.
All right. Sierra Casey, are you ready?
I'm
the
ready.
nerds.
I'm as ready as I can be.
All right. Question number 1. Boom, boom. What is Thor the god of? Is it A, fire, B, thunder, or C, hammers?
Thunder.
That is correct.
Oh my God.
In Iron Man 1 from 2008, after Tony Stark escapes the caves in the Middle East, what does he ask his driver for? Is it A, a hot shower, B, a stiff drink, or C, a cheeseburger? You do have your 2 lifelines.
I know, but I'm stubborn.
All right.
A cheeseburger.
That is correct. Whew. All All right.
Feeling good. I'm feeling
Feeling good so far?
Real good.
All right. It's a little bit of a toughie here.
Oh boy. Okay.
In The Incredible Hulk, starring Edward Norton, who is Bruce Banner chatting with about finding a cure? Is it A, Mr. Pink, B, Mr. Blue, or C, Mr. Mime?
Mr. Blue.
That is correct! You are killing it right now. Pretty much, if you get this right, that means he's going home with all those prizes.
Wow.
Woo! What is Black Widow's last name? Oh. Is it A, Rabinoff, B, Romanoff, or C, Romovich? You do have 2 lifelines.
Say them again.
Is it A, Rabinoff, B, Romanoff, or C, Romovich?
I'm gonna ask a nerd.
Which nerd would you like to ask?
We will take it personally.
Yeah, I know you will, Tom.
You will. Tom will take it every time.
I'm gonna Tom.
Yes.
Tom, what is Black Widow's last name? Is it A, Rabinoff, B, Romanoff, or C, Romovich?
Can I say what I think it is?
Ask
And then
Taskmaster.
can I? Is that like not allowed? No, never mind. You tell me.
I believe it is B. Romanov.
Would you like to go with that answer?
Yeah. I mean.
That is correct. So you're going home with some prizes. We're going to do this last one for fun, okay? Little less loosen up. No stakes.
I love steak.
Just
What-
my pride. That's
Did you
all.
say steak? What is Iron Man's AI assistant's name? Is it A, Alfred, B, Jarvis, or C, Jeeves?
It's Jarvis. Right?
That is correct.
Oh my God.
5 for 5. Round of applause for Sierra Casey.
Sean wins a prize.
Wait, Sierra, come here. Sierra.
Please,
I have something for you real quick. Come on up.
Come to the stage.
And Shadow Sean, would you also like to claim your award?
For being here tonight,
Yes.
I want to give you a little surprise. It is a golden Iron Man Funko. Your favorite character.
Oh my God, you pulled that off so well. I was saying I wanted one so bad.
I know. It took everything in me not to tell you. So thank you again
did
for being
so
here.
good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Oh
I
my
am also an actor with an emphasis on voice acting.
Oh my God.
And I'll be using the hype mic. The ultimate podcasting microphone.
And here is Sean's prize, mega package, hashtag not rigged.
Give it up one more time,
One
y'all.
more
Give it
time.
up.
Got it for Sean, Sierra.
That was some pressure. Y'all, that was fun.
Isn't
I
it wonderful
am-
when everyone wins?
Love stressing out my friends.
Yes.
Love it.
You do seem to enjoy that a lot, actually.
I do. I come from a family of pranksters.
I was
Dana's
gonna say
getting
stress, but
there. She's getting there.
Not from a town down
Pranksters.
under?
All right. What do we
So
got
that-
next, y'all?
that brings-
So this show, what we are doing is we are basing it off of our other weekly show called the Nerd On Update, in which we talk about the weekly news that is exciting to us. And yeah, let's get into
Wow.
the news. The news. Kaylin?
Wow. So in the nerdy news, the things that that stick out to us, it's not always the best news. So
Start off strong.
Start off strong. So South by Southwest is
right.
a show that happens every year, and it's been happening for the last 34 years. And this past week, it was canceled, which is really sad. And there's coronavirus. That's what's happening right now. But
Panic in
the
the
thing
streets.
about the conventions that are getting shut down and everything, what I want to bring attention to, because I have a lot of friends who vend at conventions, artists and creators of all types and everything. So for those of you out there that were going to go to these big shows, these conventions, whatever, if you were saving up your money to go spend it at these events, go find those artists online. Go
Hell yeah.
support
Websites.
them. Go
Shout
to their
out.
websites.
Yeah.
Go directly
Patreon.
to the source support them directly because the city of Austin alone is missing like $250 million in revenue from not having South by Southwest there this year. So imagine how much that means for like small artists. So that's my
and add
news.
to that-
Please go support artists.
Yeah,
Well
if
done,
You're,
yes.
If you're a fan of Artist Alley artists, a lot of them do really cool commissions, and some of them
Yes.
have
Yeah.
portraits of you as like your favorite character. So,
Ollie's like, I have
Like
12
Batman.
at
Pretty cool
home.
stuff,
They're
yeah.
all based on Destiny.
Yeah.
Or Iron Man.
I have me with Corey's body. It's a lot.
I've got JD for that. Where's JD?
It's kind of scary.
I can't see anything.
It
That's
doesn't
true.
look
Thank you,
good.
JD.
A stick you feel bad for.
That's me.
But you look good for 80.
But that's showbiz.
Yeah. Anywho.
Is it?
It is.
I don't know. I'm still figuring myself out.
Wow.
Ollie,
Yeah.
would you like to go next?
Wow.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hi.
Take it away.
What could your news be about,
So it
Ollie?
wouldn't be a Nerd on the Podcast episode if I didn't mention Destiny in some capacity.
Wow.
It's very true.
If you've been listening for
We're
some
all
time,
shocked.
you'll know that. Now, admittedly, recently I have been kind of waning on Destiny a little bit, you know.
How dare you?
Oh my God.
But
Good for you.
the good news is that this next season of Destiny looks actually pretty cool. It's called Season of the Worthy. They're bringing back a very beloved game mode from Destiny 1 called Trials of Osiris, which is a
really?
PvP activity that is like the best of the best PvP
Like
players.
the Egyptian god?
Like the Egyptian god. It's
Egyptian
basically
guy.
it's like Friday to Sunday every weekend, and that became a ritual for people playing Destiny 1. But it didn't really return in the right way in Destiny 2, and then they kind of canceled it. And it's been like a couple years now that they brought it back.
I remember it was a lot of fun.
And now there's the
that's actually
nostalgia factor.
And so I'm definitely going to be playing that season a lot more. But the real kind of scoop, I guess, would be every year the director of the game, Luke Smith, does something called a director's cut, which is a giant blog about the state of the game, et cetera, et cetera. And he said some really interesting things in this latest one that came out a couple weeks ago. And essentially he was talking about like some systems that he wanted to make sure that guns expire, sort of not expire, but sort of like, you know, they kind of wane
Move
and then
out.
you get new guns later on. So they're saying, he said something like a gun is going to be good for about 9 to 15 months before it stops being effective in endgame. And we're like, 9 to 15 months.
Effective?
What's your roadmap for the game? Forget about what you just said. 9 to 15 months. So it
For the
turns
uncultured
out
swine, is that a
there's-
short amount of time?
there's some analysis here now about release schedule.
Is it?
What?
I said for the uncultured swine, is that a short amount of time for
Corey,
a gun to work?
It's not necessarily, and I have my thoughts on that. We can talk about that in a different episode. But the thing that I wanted to bring attention to is that Luke Smith is basically just now saying that Destiny 2 at least has another 15 months in the roadmap, if not more.
Oh.
So
wow.
Release the Smith cut.
it seems like if you read between the lines,
Between the lines.
Destiny 3 might not happen for another 2 to 3 years.
Whoa.
Wow.
Good
But
news?
good news because, in a way,
Or bad news? I just don't know.
No, I get it. I get it. Well,
they need the time.
We're all learning tonight, everyone.
So I'm excited because I think they need the
he just
time
pulled
to
the
get the
mic
game
out
right.
and got excited.
Walk the floor.
They need to get the game right. You know.
Flip the coat. Flip the coat. You're dressed all fancy. Flip the coat. Come on.
So you know.
Play with your cuffs more.
So you know they need to get the game right. You know, and that's it's a big deal. So
He's
if
on
you
a
need
roll.
the time, Bungie, I know you're listening. You know, if you need
Bungie.
time, if you need
Shokati
time to get
2020.
your game right, do it right. Because I want a good game to play for the next like 10 years. You
Yeah.
know, because
You
that'll
tell
be
him.
setting up that platform, right?
Yeah.
But you know, Destiny 2 is going to stay fresh for the next couple years, and that's okay. And you know, I'll get over it. But yeah, so Destiny 3, of course, it's not like hard news or anything like that. But there's a good chance we won't seeing it for another couple years at least.
Yeah.
So
That's some pretty
Yeah.
good speculation, like
yeah,
fodder.
yeah. But Destiny 2 is free to play. Hashtag not chill. And
What?
We're getting live hashtags.
Live hashtags. Wow.
Tweet at me.
I love you. I just love you. You know that?
It's like fight me online. Try
I
it.
love you.
Yeah, but it's free to play, so play it. So I can play with you.
Aww.
Come play. I play on
sweet.
PC, PS4.
Ba-dum-bum.
I'll pull out. I think we found our Xbox like day one edition, so we'll pull that out, dust it off.
Can I play it on my PC for free?
Yeah.
So I could use my hype mic?
The ultimate podcasting microphone.
And for gaming.
Wow.
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 Accurate though.
That's my
Josh,
news.
take us
You're
away.
way too good at that.
I'm not. It's just forced.
Okay.
It's ham-fisted as hell, but I appreciate it.
I'm about it. I appreciate it.
So speaking
you.
of nostalgia factor,
Sorry.
was that the
It
kiss?
didn't
Did I miss
happen.
it?
No, it didn't happen. It was almost.
The suspense.
So
Gotta keep
close.
them watching.
So speaking of nostalgia, if you are a fan of this show, Nerd on the Podcast,
Which I am.
oh, thank you. I'm glad you listen.
Wow, so
I know
sweet.
what this
You
is.
will know that my favorite video game of all time is Final Fantasy VII.
What?
And about 5 years ago, it was announced that there is going to be a remake. And of course, the 1997 version of me went, ah! It was great. And recently, it was announced that it was coming this year. April 10th, it's going to be out. But this past week, a demo was released of
Yeah,
the
it
remake.
was.
And I'm not going to play it because I'm saving myself
Wow.
for the full version.
One of those.
You're a good Catholic boy.
So the game will be pure.
It will be pure. Thank you.
pure
I don't
on
even
April
watch
10th.
videos. Like I've seen screenshots.
But it's not really going all the way, you know?
No, I know, but it's still. I gotta
You
save
just
my.
kind of fooled
just
around
first
with it.
base,
It's not-
Josh.
Tom.
You're just date. Okay.
No, it's not like that. No, I'm so excited about it. And here's the other thing that's exciting about it is that reviews or reactions are coming out of the demo, and people are like, I was really, really skeptical, but after this, I'm so ready for this.
I seen his tweet.
Did you play it?
Yeah.
He did.
I
He's been
respect your choice,
tainted.
Josh.
He's sullied.
Cover your ears,
Plug
Josh.
your ears.
Cover your
Plug
ears,
them.
cover your
I
eyes.
respect your choice,
He is the sullied
but
one.
it's freaking incredible. I have to say, it's everything.
Josh just really wants
You're
that
dirty.
Here's a little more
wants
salt for that one.
first night to be special, you know?
I'm not saying anything.
I don't know. Always kind of might side. A
It's
little dirty. You know
incredible.
what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's all I'm saying, though.
But it's
Wow.
good.
It's great. I can see myself really getting into this.
In like 15 months
In like
after the
15
guns expire.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got you.
Wow.
No, but they.
I'm drawn to
what's-
incomplete games. What can I say?
What's cool about it is that they're, because of technology today and graphics and what you're able to do with games, like it's going to be much more, you're going to be much more embraced into the game because now you have cameras where you can look around. You can look around the environments, see more than you did in the original game.
Like live in the world, really.
There's
Yeah,
a-
live in the world.
There's a camera moment that I think you're gonna like squeal at.
yeah.
I want
Wow.
spoilers. Some of you
Did you
might.
squeal?
Tom, you're like that guard in
What?
Frozen
Did
2
you squeal?
who reacts to
I didn't
everything.
squeal, but I definitely like lingered
Oh, you lingered?
idly for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good thing he wore the white pants.
Exactly.
There it is.
That's
Yeah.
There it is.
But
You had to take us there.
I always will take you there.
Yeah.
Every time.
Whoa.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know,
Also.
the original game was, I think, 2 pixels, right?
They were molded
And
with
so
potatoes.
there's a few more now, I think.
Yeah.
At least
a
a
few more.
dozen.
I say potato people.
But yeah, so it's been positive reaction, which has been, it took them, we didn't hear news for years and years and years. And then last year it was like, Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's here.
It's like winter's coming. It's
Yeah.
like it's coming, guys. We
Yeah.
promise.
It's on its way.
And it got
Here it
delayed,
comes.
but it got
Square
delayed
takes their
till
time.
April.
Yeah.
And they said, we want to make a good game, which I respect.
And
And
they're
you
like,
know how we all feel about delayed games. Like, take your time.
Yeah.
We'd rather play, like, don't rush art. Like, take your time, do what you
Yeah.
gotta do. We'll play
Work-life
when it
balance for
comes
the
out.
devs.
but with all the like rollout of all the media, it did feel like, bitch, I heard you talking shit. And I'm like, all right, okay, we see, we get it. It's coming out.
we know, we
All right,
know.
we get it. It's a good game.
We're so sorry we doubted you.
I feel like generally gamer culture has gone pretty positive about like delays.
Waiting.
And things like that.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like Cyberpunk, it's being delayed like 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
people are
it's going
saying
to be
positive.
better and it's not going to be buggy
Yeah.
and you're going to be mad about it, then
Yeah, I
great.
can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beauty should have its time.
You got some news, Tom?
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Good transition.
So
Yeah.
for everyone that doesn't know,
He's
Oh,
standing
wow.
up.
I am the self-proclaimed DC aficionado.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
then-
he's
but then
actually going
actually,
to use
normally
English.
he goes
I
the
say-
DC, but
I say the DC aficionado for you to understand, and now I'll use the colloquialism. DC blah here in the hood in the studio. So y'all may know of characters from DC comic books
walk the floor, man.
like
Go ahead.
Superman, Green Lantern, The Flash.
It's giving a TED Talk.
Wow.
But there is a new movie,
Yes.
new film, a new piece of cinema that's coming out.
Oh, no.
And it's directed by one Matt Reeves, who's on Twitter quite a lot. And he
Actively.
has been dropping them pics as if like he's sliding into someone's DMs, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
So what recently been dropped was the new set photos of the Batmobile.
Oh yeah.
Is that Superman's car?
Yes.
Nice.
And
Could you
he loaned it out
imagine?
to Batman.
Oh, I thought it was Aquaman that he let it use.
Yes, and he rents it out to Robin
Yes,
for
and.
the weekend.
Oh my God.
Improved me so hard.
So hard. I'm trying. And
Proud of you.
So it's a car. It looks like Vin Diesel, just like, hey, familia, and then dropped it off. He's like, I've grown.
Yeah.
If
Fast and the
anyone
Furious
watches Fast
Batman
and
style.
Furious movies,
It's called Bat and the Furious. Thank you
It's
very much.
amazing.
Yeah.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. So.
yeah, quarter mile of a bat at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's a muscle car, and everyone's kind of like, the internet does the internet thing. And so it's interesting because Christopher Nolan definitely did a departure with the Tumblr, not even calling it a Batmobile, which I love dumb names for bat stuff like Batarang, Bat Bike, Bat Wing.
What else you got?
The
Now
Bat.
this is a Batmobile, and it looks like a two-door car you get into, and it's a muscle car. It's a Hollywood Reporter says
It
it's
even
a
looks like it has a roll cage.
yeah,
does.
Hollywood Reporter states that it is a Charger. So I'm like, cool, whatever.
I was gonna say.
To me, and so a lot of people are reading between the lines, and they're saying, oh, so this is year 2 Batman, not an origin. There's a fluffy thing in the air. That's why I keep swatting at things. I'm not.
It's gonna happen.
It's year 2, so
Probably
he
my
doesn't have
cats.
all his arm. Yeah, it's you.
It's me.
You're
But he
the
still has
fluffy one.
money.
My cats are always with me.
And so the cool thing is, so people got to see a little bit of the stunt double in the suit last week, and then
Looked a lot like Ben Affleck, by
It
the
did.
way.
It
If
made
you guys
me-
have seen the picture, I thought I was like, is he-
Yeah, I actually thought the same thing.
it made me
stunt double,
Yeah.
it made me a little sad, Fleck.
The way back.
that was great. That was great.
So anyway,
Wow.
so
So
mad I didn't think
we
of
have
that.
3 photos.
Do we have a sad trombone? Womp, 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 womp.
The explosion plays again.
So yeah, so that's it.
Yes.
Give a shout out to Apogee Studio one more time.
Amazing.
That was legit.
So yeah, new Batmobile, and the one thing I really like, people reading between the lines. So it's a year 2, and it's pretty much what does a billionaire do once he's starting it out, right? He picks out which cars he possibly has, which one he's willing to soup up. But one thing I really did like is in terms of the positivity that the internet has very rarely spewed out, was that they're going a little bit back to form. If you think there has been other cinematic or at least on live action Batman who had two-seater cars like Batman 66, aka Adam West.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't too recently that we lost him, and now he's joined the pantheon of other Batman. But going back to a car, and it's red and black. And so if you actually want to do any deep dives of like, I wonder how this world's gonna look.
That's exactly what I sound like.
That's pretty
Yeah, spot
accurate,
on.
actually.
That's
Type
precisely
in-
what I was thinking.
I was looking at my phone. I was like, I wonder how this is gonna look.
Type in Batman 72. Francavilla. He's the artist for it, and it's all like 70s groovy, cool. I don't think that's what's going to happen with this Matt Reeves thing, but if you want to have an idea of like how other iterations,
What it could be?
Joker has a mystery machine vehicle and looks
Oh.
cool, and like black, and then Catwoman, she's black and she's got a giant fro, and it looks super
Oh.
dope. And I'm like,
Fun.
if we had
Sounds cool.
Risk, we would be able to see that, but we don't. We all have to make billions of dollars if we're giant studios. So,
Right?
but
That's what you're talking
anyways,
about?
Yeah.
I'm excited
Yeah.
about it. So it's
I am
coming
too.
out.
It honestly looks really, really cool. It looks very believable, which I thought was nice. And at first I thought it was like a DeLorean, souped out DeLorean. I was like, this is going to be,
Dope.
this is exactly what not that it looked like an actual DeLorean.
Great Scott!
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. I thought they were gonna have Christopher Lloyd come back as Batman. No, but it looked like that same feel where it's like I'm gonna recognize this car for years to come. Where like I love the Tumbler from Batman Begins, but I can't differentiate it from the one that was in like BVS.
Well, I'm also kind of glad that it's just a different color tone, because color tones to me in film speak a lot, because the photos that you saw were actually very reminiscent of Batman Begins, right? If you looked at Zack Snyder's like photo release pictures, they were very blue, because that's what his like palette he likes to go with, the grading. But then this kind of goes back to that little like the narrows, and
Warmer.
filled, yeah. And so it's interesting. I like it.
What was that?
What is it?
It's
There we go.
interesting, and it makes me feel good when I see it, and I'm just looking forward to it. So that's the thing that excited me the most.
Yeah.
this week.
That's good.
Nice.
I like that. That excited me too. In fact, it was my news. So that means we don't really have any more.
Don't
news.
Is that all
we
the
don't have
news?
any more
Can I get the
That's all
sad
news.
trombone again? Thank you. That's all
Wow.
I needed.
Wow. Perfect.
But yeah, I think
What?
that
What is-
about
what
does it
That's it.
for our
That's
news
all the
segment.
news.
Are we
What
out?
the heck? What?
What happened?
What is happening?
Hey, what up, bud?
Dude, are you okay?
You all right, Code?
Are you okay?
You let in the hop.
What's happening?
Very angry owl just dropped this off.
What did you do to it? He pissed it off.
Shout out to
Sorry.
Cody.
Wait, did you give it a treat?
No.
Let
him- he needs to
There's a
rest.
problem right there.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it? What does it
Okay.
say? What does
Give
it
a shout
say?
out to Cody one more time, real quick.
Well,
For fighting an owl.
thank you for putting your life at risk.
What do we got?
So it's a letter. It's only addressed to
Is it B?
me, Jay Manley, and a Mr. M Now. Is there a Mr. M Now? Your dad. Is that your dad?
Would the real
Mr. M Now?
please
I
stand
don't know.
up.
Is it?
With the
Is there a
real-
Mr. M
Is it Mr.
Now?
M
Real
now
Mr.
here?
M now.
Please stand
Please
up.
stand up.
Please
Is
stand
that you? Oh, you
I am
could be?
he. Why don't you come on down? Let's see what this is all about.
Mr.
Round of
M
applause for Mr. M now.
Weird. So,
You want to fight over it?
yeah, let's fight.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, it's
Oh, it's Mikey.
Mikey.
Hey.
Full name. I have a full
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
what was your full first name then?
Michael.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, can I call you Mikey?
You can call me Hype Mike.
The ultimate
podcasting microphone.
Wow, thanks for planting that one in there.
That was
You're
great.
welcome.
That's
So,
really good.
It's a lot of fun.
we are going to do some more fun trivia.
Yes.
I do want to let you know. So I contacted Hogwarts and I said if they could send me over some trivia questions. They said they would be happy to. They're really fast.
Yeah. They
So
did it
these
quick.
are
aggressive.
built for you. I have no idea what to expect. So we're going to go from there. But before we do that, why don't you tell our audience a little bit about you?
Oh,
You are a friend of the show. You've been on our episodes a couple of times. We are doing a continuing series about Harry Potter, going through
Yeah.
each movie. And
the
you
most fun.
are
Join
you
us.
and I are brothers, Harry Potter brothers.
We sure are. I don't have a
I'm
tattoo
a big fan.
to prove
No, but
You're Corey's
that-
dad
you
and
got that
Josh's
thing.
brother. You're
I can
pretty
give
part
you
of
one.
the family.
yeah.
it. You want to give me a tattoo?
Yeah, if you like.
I feel like not having tattoos these days is the new
The tattoo? Your
Oh,
face is a
okay.
tattoo.
You know, I'm very rebellious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that.
By
I get that
having
about
any
you.
at all.
You look it. You look very rebellious.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you. Yeah, I'm rarely late.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us about yourself. What do you do?
What do I do? For work or for pleasure?
Both.
Both.
Please, pleasure first.
I work at Nickelodeon with Corey and Tom.
Well, shout
Nice.
out.
Spoilers.
Shout out to Nickelodeon.
Spoilers.
They need the help.
He's not wrong.
What?
He's not wrong. The day I drive a truck is the day I die. That's why.
What's up?
I said the day I drive a truck like you is the day I die.
It's the laughter
Yeah.
of sorrow.
That's probably one of my biggest fears, right below heights and also disappointing my mom.
Aw, sweet though.
It's very sweet. It's very sincere. Yeah.
We haven't talked in a while.
So for pleasure,
So for pleasure, I'm an actor. I write sketch comedy. I do improv. Big sports fan, obviously.
Go Birds.
sport ball.
Yeah, I guess that's. I mean, we make a bunch of stuff together.
Nice.
Little sketch. Comedy.
Whenever we as can, we make stuff together.
Yeah.
You're a talented actor. You're a wonderful human being. You're,
Well, thank you.
You're a tender lover to me.
Whoa.
It went really red.
I wasn't ready to talk about that publicly,
Hell
but here we are.
Tom, no.
Yeah, we've been on
Awesome.
sushi dates.
Your
We do a lot of
mustache,
sushi
your
dates.
mustache is as gentle as a willow tree. I just want to say that.
What kind of willow tree?
A
whomping
willow
willow?
tree.
I say we open this and get into
defend
this.
anyone from entering my mouth.
Whoa. Let's move into the
Trivia.
There it is.
I'm really disappointed.
Challenge accepted.
Give it up for bromance one more time.
Yeah, baby.
Challenge accepted.
Corey,
All right.
you know you're supposed
Anything
to
can happen
tickle my
here.
root before you do that.
Wow. Can we move this along and get into trivia so it's not uncomfortable?
What kind of trivia is this?
This is the Harry Potter Tri-Wizard trivia.
Let me tell them. Let's see. Who has the Harry Potter envelope? Ah, yes.
Yes.
Let's see what you can win. Oh, look at this. Another poster. I wonder how many of these we have. The only difference really is that we have this Albus Dumbledore Funko that you will be going home with today. It is Richard Harris because that's important.
He has
to
very
me.
strong opinions of which
I have
Dumbledore,
very strong
so-
opinions about witchcraft and wizardry.
The original Yumbledore.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Tom, you were so fundled, Bador.
Shall we open this?
This bit is Dumbledore. All right.
Shall we open this and see what that they sent us?
All right.
Sent us? Okay, it's some trivia questions. Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Wow, how relevant
There are
to the game.
there are wow, there's ones in
It's thick.
that is okay, so I know you and you've got some knowledge.
Thank you.
So it's gonna be the same setup.
Okay.
We're gonna do 5 questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a little easy on you and I'm gonna say you gotta get 3 right.
Okay.
Okay? Easy. And our friend will walk away with some prizes.
You know what?
Okay?
You're going to need this.
A box.
What's in the box?
I don't want to drop it.
You can put the mic in the stand. That's
It's
what they're
got a
called.
sock. I'm free. I'm a free elf. And if you people don't know what this be the Elder Wand or a seat, but we're gonna call it an Elder Wand.
What?
Josh,
No.
this is fun.
No.
this is for
Shout out to my grandma who's watching at home.
Wow, this just got way awkward.
No, it's fine. It's
I don't think we should do this segment anymore. We should do it. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to give you a freebie.
Okay.
All right?
I like that.
I'm going to give you a freebie.
Wonderful.
What is the name of Harry Potter's pet owl?
Hedwig. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, there's a freebie.
That is your freebie.
Good throw.
That is all you get.
Okay,
Of
all right.
freebies. Now I'm going to start being a little hard.
Wow.
How do you feel? You
I'm
ready?
a little nervous.
Okay.
I have like an ego riding on this.
Okay.
I've been
What
bragging
make-
about my Harry Potter knowledge for years.
What make and model of car did Harry and Ron fly to school in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Was it A?
It's a blue Ford Angula.
Wow.
Give it up. Give it up.
Okay. Wow. Wow, you didn't even let me finish.
I
So,
didn't need you to, but let's let you.
okay.
It's a little cocky.
In
Sorry.
a form of
Let
question.
the suspense build a bit, please.
What is the antidote that saves Ron Weasley from being poisoned by Slughorn's mead in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? You do have the same lifelines. You
Okay.
can either ask the audience or you can ask a nerd.
Do I need to listen to the choices? Can I
are
hear
no-
there are no choices? Bizarre. Bizarre? Is that how you pronounce
Yes.
it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have 3 right.
Get him, Josh.
So you are walking away with a prize. So you know what I'm going to do?
Was that first one? That first one was not a
Freebie?
That was a.
That was a freebie. I was
Thank
giving you
you.
that.
It's like
Because I
free
want to get into
space.
the hard ones.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
What did Ginny Weasley name her pygmy puff?
Wow. And I don't have any.
Nope. You do have lifelines. You are welcome to the lifelines.
Her pygmy puff.
Can ask an audience or ask a nerd?
I don't know.
If you need to.
If you need to. Just saying. Don't pick me.
I promise. Holy crap. I will ask. None of y'all fools.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
Could ask the audience.
Pygmy puff.
There's some audience.
I know it.
I know you do too, because I feel like we've
This
had
is
this
like a
conversation.
good presidential debate right now. It's like, I know it. Yeah. Really good stance.
Answering questions on how to change education. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about becoming president.
Wow. Anyway. You're going to ask the audience?
I'll ask an audience. Does anybody know?
Jessica!
The answer is Jessica.
There's a.
Oh, Billy Aquaviva.
I know.
You know.
It's Arnold.
Are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
accept?
go with Arnold.
That is true.
Ah!
Nice.
Good looking out,
Thank you,
nerd.
Billy. Billy Aguamentai.
Shout out to the fan audience lifeline.
Nice. All right, and just for funsies,
Okay.
we are going to do one more question because I was going to ask you 5. What does the Hogwarts school motto mean in English? And just so everybody knows, Domina, Dormiens, Numquam, Titilandus.
Jeez.
It's okay, you've already won. Our audience member has won.
Strength and knowledge? I'll use a lifeline.
Okay,
is-
so you have
this
one
is
more
Ask
left.
a nerd.
So nothing to do with the books or movies.
Could you read it again, please? And could you put
What
it in
does
a
the
sentence?
Hogwarts school motto mean in English?
What is the origin?
Oh, it's Latin.
Could you use it in a sentence, please? No, read it to me one more time. Here we go.
Do it slow though.
Domina,
Dominate.
Dominoes.
Dominoes.
Dormiens. I don't know Latin,
That's sleep.
so
That's
So
sleep.
pardon.
Domino Dorman.
Domino Dorman.
Nunquam,
No qualms.
They hate qualms.
Titilandus.
About tits on land.
Oh, tits on land.
The Domino Doormen have no qualms about tits on land.
Yeah.
Is that your
Final
final
answer.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Corey. That's my son.
That's my dad.
That's super wrong. Super wrong.
What is the right?
What percentage was
Never-
right?
Never.
What is it?
Ooh.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon or sleeping dragons?
That
Oh,
is
wow.
correct. Cody coming in.
Why am I here?
Nice.
I don't think.
Come on down.
And you, my friend, thank you so much for participating in Harry Potter Triwizard Trivia.
Well, it's one wizard, but
What? But no, it's a It's a thing.
I know it's
you
beautiful.
get a prize.
You do get a prize.
Oh, well, thank you.
for being here tonight. So I got you this nearly headless Nick.
Nearly headless Nick.
And his head nearly
Sir
comes
Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington.
off. Nearly comes off.
Does it really?
Thank you, buddy. Round of applause for Mikey.
Round of applause.
Thank you so much, Mikey.
You can hold on to the wand for me. Don't lose your sock. They won't let you out of here alive.
One more time.
Yo,
Awesome.
that was fun.
Wow.
That was a lot of fun.
We've been giving up a lot of prizes tonight.
Here's
We
one
are.
more catch.
Dangerous.
Anything could happen.
You'll find it.
So, I mean, I think that kind of puts us in a wonderful place to get some of the audience involved to win some prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all want to win some prizes?
Wouldn't that be
Fun
dope?
stuff. And we have our helpy helper, Cody.
Helpy Helperson.
Helpy, Cody.
Mr.
So-
Helpy Helperson himself.
This
Did you recover from the owl attack?
It took a minute. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
good. Compose
good.
Took a
myself.
breather. Yeah.
We really appreciate that, man.
Thank
So this
you.
part of the show, we are going to ask for questions from the audience.
We are.
You guys.
The people.
And it literally can be anything.
Anything.
We have had, what's your favorite kind of wing?
This is questions for them.
Yes, questions for us.
We could ask you questions. I don't know.
Anything can happen.
What are you doing after this?
Where are you guys going? Where are you guys hanging out? What are the cool kids listening to these days?
What else?
Anything.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, let's do it.
right.
Let's do it up.
Well, do you want to go over what you win?
Oh, yeah, you
you're
get some
gonna-
sweet
you're
prizes.
gonna
You
do
get some swag. You get some.
Participating.
Yeah.
You get posters.
I
You
know,
get
right?
games.
You
You
win
get
something for
CDs.
asking
It's
a
gonna be a lot of
question.
fun.
A lot of cool stuff.
So like
Posters.
we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people who listen to this podcast.
That's
so
right.
we like want to encourage anybody who participates at all to know that like we really appreciate it. So us giving prizes to you guys is just like a thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get started. Who's got some questions?
First one.
Sierra.
Ain't no one?
Sarah.
No one at all.
No one at all.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go talk to an owl after this. I guess because just throughout the evolution of Nerd On, and I remember being on the ground floor of hearing about it, and when it was just a little baby idea, and the evolution that it's had and continues to have. What is? I mean, either you could each answer a little bit, or one person can take it. What's one of your favorite things about what has evolved throughout, from the original idea to where it is now?
That's a great question.
Oh.
I mean, the unadulterated hatred behind the scenes is probably my favorite thing.
Facts.
Pretty solid, yeah.
No, that's a great
Facts.
question. For me, it is just the opportunity to weekly celebrate the things that I love with people I love. Like I can't ask for more than that. Being able to sit down with these guys and talk about whatever movie, TV show, comic book that we've pulled either from our brains or from the audience. And the fact that people have gotten back to us and actually like it is it's like the cherry on top. But honestly, that's kind of it. I love mostly doing the episodes over all other things. Is just
Yeah, we do a lot, and the episodes are they are the cornerstone, as we always call them, and it's just so much fun. I mean, for me, I would say that as we have grown as a company, we've also grown as a team and as a family, and
It's co-people.
and I mean, in all honesty, we've had some hard conversations. We've
grown as people.
We have grown as people. We've different things, personal struggles, and we as a team have really, really grown together. And when a challenge comes up, we face it and we pivot if we need to. But it's really been, we all have different viewpoints of nerddom. We all have different viewpoints of what we should do as a company. And what's been really great is the growing of the conversation. We don't have, I mean, sometimes there are arguments, let's be real. But most of the time it's a conversation where we are just...
Because I'm always right.
Wow.
Woof.
He's not. I am. Isn't Tom cool?
So cool.
All the time.
So
As a friend of mine once said, persevere!
yeah.
Ben, thank you.
Wow.
But yeah, that's what we've done.
My favorite part is kind of like the same reason why, kind of the same part as when I was in my Future Pro channel, which is I just get to nerd out about things that I like, in front of people and kind of, in a legitimate sort of way, and mostly it's just kind of like, I really like the sort of machine of it in a sense of like we work, you guys are awesome and we all, do our part.
Thank you.
And
You didn't have to
the
say that.
podcast, we haven't missed an episode of the podcast in 2.5 years or however long
I mean,
it's been.
a little bit, a real quick thing is that when we first started Nerd On, we were going to do 2 episodes a month. It was going to be something that we were just going to dip our toe in.
Yeah.
That
We had a
did not
recording.
happen.
You don't know that.
So I love that we
body.
I love that we can meet for 8 hours once a week and create all of this crazy a lot of content.
Yes.
A lots of content. And Tom
A lot of contact.
gets to contact.
There is a
Wow.
lot of
In
content.
ways
There's a
that I
lot
don't
of context
prefer,
around Tom.
to be clear, but it happens anyways.
Yeah.
Caitlin?
So I kind of came on the podcast train a little bit later.
You did?
The podcast has been it had been around for what?
Like
5,
6
6 months?
Yeah.
And
8
then
years.
I came in, token female, represent.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give it up one more time.
yeah.
Give it up for the female. Future is female.
But it's been really cool to. I like the structure of being able to talk about something and seeing how things have changed of how we discuss it and kind of the minutia of that. But also getting to come up with creative ideas and just see something go from spitballing it'd be cool if we did this, and then 2 months later it was happening, and
fully
not
realized.
just
It's a
kind
full
of
baby.
happening. It was really happening. There was a full production crew and graphics and everything was happening all of
full
the time
graphics
everywhere. So it's been cool to see concept come to creation multiple times over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So that's what my
Check
favorite
out
part
Anime
is.
du Jour on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But
Big time.
And I know you're gonna go in a sec, but I just want to say, just to tag onto what you're saying, we started in your den, a little office space that barely fit 4 of us, and now we're here. We have our own HQ at home, and we're
My
we're no
home
longer
studio
using,
is our HQ, and it's
we were
amazing.
using we were using what we had at the time, and now we've kind of upgraded. We have hype mics. which is
The ultimate podcasting microphone, people.
But like we've come a long way, and now we're like live streaming from Apogee Studios, which is huge.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Timothy,
Now we have a permanent residence here, and Cody has to deal with us every day.
you know it.
That's a pleasure.
Cody.
But actually, that is one of the things I've gotten the privilege and honor to meet wonderful, talented individuals in this world because of this. Whether they were part of my childhood or whether they were people I was never ever going to meet. And connecting with people, I think, is the most important thing we can do as a medium as well as an art form. And just having the chance and the will and conviction and consistency to do this, I've loved that this has become the playing ground for, like, I think artistic as well as probably critical and analytical, like, decorum, where we can discuss things like that. And having our community with our Discord, like, every day there's something to look up to. So it's always like you're never far away from your
We kind of made a little playground for ourselves.
a little community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And now
has
y'all
been,
are part of it.
I would say the kind of unexpected thing that has been the most exciting is that like there's a community that came up out of nowhere around
Nerd Nation.
Yeah.
And some of them are here tonight.
Yeah.
Some of you are here,
Like,
some of you are online.
If it
Thank
wasn't
you.
for this podcast, like we wouldn't have met any of those people. So it's
Yeah.
been very cool to have like a very supportive community because I know the internet can be kind of a crapshoot sometimes, but the people that have come into like the nerd nation that we have are like critical and kind and like they speak their opinion, but they also respect yours, which I feel is kind of rare. So
And
it's
they
been
really believe
cool.
in every level of nerd being welcome in our community.
Whether you're watching your first piece of nerdy pop culture or you're like 20 years deep.
What else?
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's how intense some people are.
Yeah.
Wonderful
Prize-
question. You win a prize. Come on down, camper.
Wow.
Whoa, what'd you get? All right, give us a scoop. What is it?
Okay, so I got a poster. I can't wait to listen to this, Josh.
Hell yeah.
CD.
The
so much.
Rise
Thank
in
you.
Love CD, and then
Destined
is this,
Legends.
Is this your game?
Ali's
Board
board
game.
game.
Ali's
Yeah.
game.
I am
And Shadow
so
Sean.
excited about that. I didn't know
Yeah.
you did that.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
I didn't either.
Again, shout out to
Ali
Sean
is-
back there.
Ali has like so many hidden tricks, and then when you find like after you find out about it, he's like, surprise.
Yeah, like he makes
Yeah, it's like a
he cooks
game or whatever that was
wonderful,
mass-produced.
wonderful food and never brings it in when I'm there.
When you're
Yeah.
not there. You're over 2 right now.
To me, it's a myth, Ali. I don't think you cook at all.
And to let everyone also know, I don't have a copy of that game. And so, be happy about
Y'all
it.
are getting
Because
one
I've
tonight.
been asking for it.
Well, ask a question. No, I'm just
Well, I've got about 250, 260 at home, so
There you go. All right.
and none are
We
for
just
Tom.
have to break in. Anyone else got any questions for us?
Next question,
It could be
please.
for everyone or specific. Yes.
All right, let's go to the back.
Yes. State your name.
Navigating his way.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Jeremy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Shout out.
JD Maggi on the Discord.
JD.
Yeah.
My
I've been saying
question.
Maggie this whole time. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I know, we're
You're a
terrible.
terrible
I
person.
apologize. Now we can say it right.
It's-
Maggie.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I've gotten like 15 different pronunciations of that over my lifetime.
Oh, perfect.
That
It's
is
good.
fair.
I feel.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think this has been asked on Update before, but if
Oh.
it has, I have a backup.
Yes, please.
What would your fantasy casting be if they made the Nerd On movie for each of your roles?
I have an answer already.
That's a great question.
I can start with mine.
Yes.
I already know it.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh, baby. Give it to
Well-
me slow, though. Hold on.
Okay. Well, I'll paint the picture for you. So this is me back in college. Facebook had one of those like, what celebrity do you look like things.
Yeah.
Somehow, maybe, I don't know, you can tell me, I got Freddie Prinze Jr.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Early
I
90s.
see it. Do you see it?
Frosted tips.
So if we're doing a Nerd On movie, Freddie Prinze
Freddie
Jr.,
Prinze Jr.
please.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
Okay.
Dope.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr. now
Now.
or then?
Now it's fine.
Either or.
Either or.
From his run in Friends with the Madeleines.
Okay. All right.
Lighter than air.
In all honesty, I would say Ben Affleck.
I seen you, girl.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can
Yeah.
Ben Affleck would be a good
I've
choice.
also gotten Russell Crowe.
You got
in my
Kiefer
life.
Sutherland at Subway today. The guy was like, "You look like Kiefer Sutherland,"
can
and I
see
was
it.
like,
Hell
"Legit,
yeah.
that's good.
Hell yeah.
That's not bad.
That's a good one."
Right?
Yeah. So your choice is
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. All right.
Yeah.
Kaylin, you got one?
Brie Larson.
Oh.
I feel like
Wow,
that'd be
we have
appropriate.
quite the
And
cast.
casting. This is a fun
And then
question.
Freddie
This is,
Prinze
this is an
Jr.
intense
this.
movie. Tom?
I'm so curious who you're gonna say.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, Henry Cavill. But I mean, to be
No, that has to be it.
to be honest, you know,
Fat Cavill?
you know, with the facial hair,
see it.
the chest
I
hair
see
coming
it.
out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm sensing some.
We could always CGI him.
Like a
Like a
Concern.
dark-haired Witcher type
Hey,
of
no one said
setup.
anything bad about Yellowface yet. So they will. They will. After this, they will.
I think someone got in trouble. I think Mickey Rooney got in trouble for that one.
No, Emma Stone got in trouble for
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
too. So for me, in all honesty, the only person I could think could possibly play it is Dante Basco. Rufio.
Dude, spot on.
Either him or I don't want to be Jackie Chan, but I do. But
I don't want no trouble.
I don't want to trouble.
John
but
Cho
no,
would
you know
kill
what?
it. John Cho would kill you, by the way.
Henry Golding. That sexy ass Asian dude with the chisel face.
Is he the?
Wait,
is
wait,
he
you-
in
The guy in
everything
Bad
now?
Boys?
He's in Gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
He's really
But you
good.
know
He
who
could be
I-
the next James Bond.
Or he's in Last Christmas.
He was also in Crazy Rich Asians. Shout out to the Asian people out there.
Oh, I'm
Nice.
Bring us some noise.
That works. I'll do Adam Brody.
That's
That's fine.
Corey's wife.
Shout out to the wife.
Yeah, if my wife says goes, Adam Brody it is. My one that doesn't work is I love Sam Rockwell. That would be my choice. But if we want to go with who would actually, yeah, I'll do Adam Brody. I probably look more like Peter Capaldi.
Your bones are at least.
Steve Buscemi.
Corey, I don't know why, but I actually want Jeff Goldblum to play you.
Don't
Look,
worry,
I'll
we'll take
take
the
all
movie
of
either
these
way.
guys. If you want to keep them coming.
Willem Dafoe.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm easy, guys. Look,
There was a firefight.
Heard it here first. He's easy.
I am easy. What? Guys, yes. Okay, yes. Stanley Tucci. Whatever you want. Chris Evans. Who said that? I'll take Chris Evans. No,
Harvey
but
Weinstein.
yeah, Adam Brody would be a good choice, I think. Actually.
Awesome. Wonderful
Great question.
question.
Let me get
You
you
get
your
a prize. Come on down. Get your prize. Killing it.
JD Maggi.
Magi. Like magic.
Magi.
He's
Magi.
Magi here.
I'm gonna start calling him
Maggi.
Magi. I just know it.
I mean,
Guys, who else got
Who got a question? Who wants to win some? Who wants to ask?
Who's got one?
Yeah, we got one right here.
He had his hand up
Ooh.
last round.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No. Ask. What's your name,
do we got?
camper?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm Rashid.
Really heavy.
Shout out to Rashid.
Rashid.
What's up? So I know that there are a lot of different subsets of the nerddom.
Yes.
And one that was most recently brought up to me was the horror subset.
Oh, horror, like horror movies?
Yeah, horror.
Okay.
Horror.
I know I need to enunciate better.
That was a dangerous subset you almost
either
just said.
horror or horror.
Or East Coast horror.
Horror. There we go. So my question to you is, if you were trapped in a horror film,
Yes.
which one would it be, and how would you defeat your villain?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna, spoiler alert, I'm gonna die.
Oh, that is a great question. I'm having
done.
trouble deciding if the movie I want to be in or the movie I think I can survive in.
movies.
I actually, okay, so obviously me, it would be like a zombie apocalypse.
Yes. Is that
Oh
movie,
my
but
God,
it would have
really?
to be, for me,
Zombies?
particularly, it'd have to be the slow zombies.
Wow.
And Headshot. Or what was
really
it?
a cardio guy?
Not really a cardio guy. Crowbar is the best.
Crowbar is the best
Blunt.
zombie weapon.
Blunt
Yeah.
So
I
I would take
disagree,
a
but that's
crowbar.
fine.
It's in the handbook, the survival
That's fine.
handbook.
They
it's
can have their
utilitarian. You
opinions.
could open things up and you could hit things with
I
it.
Yeah,
understand.
you
Yeah.
don't want a sharp weapon because it gets stuck in the flesh and then they eat you.
I don't know a
Unless you're Michonne and you have plot armor.
I don't know a specific zombie film, just as long as it's not World War Z. I'm gonna put
Katamari?
air quotes World War Z zombies because that
Nothing to do with the book.
had nothing to do with the book. Those bitches, I would be done.
Yeah. The
I would
running
be
ones?
like, I'd be like, oh, There's zombies there, and I'm dead.
Yeah,
So-
we did have an episode about how we would survive the zombie apocalypse.
Zombie pirates.
And we did, zombie pirates. That's
We
what
would get on a
be.
boat.
Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, keep going. For me, I mean, my favorite horror film of all time is The Thing, but I don't know if I would be able to survive that one because that is
'Cause you don't.
toughie. I think I would have to like blow up the entire base like they did and sacrifice myself to make sure it doesn't get out. But if I wanted to do a fun one, I would
That was
probably. I mean, it's depressing as hell. I would probably do Final Girls.
Yes.
That would be-
One guy.
That's for me.
Have you not seen Final Girls?
No.
Oh my
Get
God! It is
culture,
a great.
baby.
It's like it is a horror parody, but also just a very well done horror film.
It's an isekai genre, and they go into a movie.
Oh, okay. Now
It's
I'm on board. I know what's
got
happening
the young
now.
Farmiga,
Movie night?
not Vera, but her young sister from
Oh, okay.
American Horror Story.
Okay.
She is the lead. It's got Angela Trimber, Thomas Middleditch. It's got a star-studded
Nina
cast.
Dobrev.
Andy Devine, yeah. But it's basically that like classic camp horror killer, like Jason.
It's a slasher.
And so I would just the only person who survives in that film is the Virgin.
It's
So I would just hang around her and just be like, hey, what do you want to do?
I think we should split up.
Everyone would be like, we should do this. I got weapons. I'd be like, I think I want to hear her plan first. So that'd be my MO.
Okay. All right.
Wow. Tom? Nope.
Moi. Horror film. Okay.
I think this is my new monster I need to like defeat.
I feel like what I would really want to be in is one of those like social psychological like
Get Out?
like Get Out, Us,
Us.
Identity, something like that
Oh,
that deals with
Identity.
like you can't really fight it. It's more of like you gotta just get through it, baby.
Just push on through.
But if I were to pick one that I think I could survive for the answer, I would do The Thing. And if you guys haven't, you should start watching our Twitch stream on Sunday. We played a zombie game, and my number one rule is kill everyone but yourself. And you win. And you know what? In that game, it is the number one golden rule.
Yeah.
Because everyone's against you, even your wife. I'm not wrong. I see what makes you laugh.
Wow.
He's not wrong.
It's not wrong. That's how you do it in a
You
horror
don't
movie.
know.
If you realize I'm a horror movie, I gotta kill everybody.
What you
Ollie,
got?
do you know?
Ali.
I think I know. I'm not the biggest horror aficionado,
Yeah.
but I like Alien.
Oh.
Shout out
Good
to Alien.
choice. That's a horror film.
No. No. I don't want that.
No shout out to Alien.
Big no.
No, it would be great. I would lure it very specifically and very carefully.
Can I ask you with
So
what?
dramatic.
With what?
What would you lure it
A
with?
snack, some cheese.
This is
snack.
this is my only caveat. What is it snack that you
Yeah,
lure
I mean,
it with?
the only thing I would probably have on me is like a keto bar or something. So I would just
For
like,
the little mouth, right?
I would just break off little pieces of that,
like Hansel and Gretel it all the way back.
Yeah. And it would just like stop, eat it, look around, what the fuck? Keep going. like a cat or dog,
Wow,
Have
this
you
is gonna
watched
go-
Alien?
Bring it up.
This just turned to Home Alone.
they're a smart alien.
Macaulay Culkin here.
No,
is
keep
fighting
going.
off the
Okay, so you
So I lure it to the bridge.
You lure it, right?
Yeah, lured to the bridge successfully. Then that's when I just they got the acid blood, right?
Yeah.
Be
Yes.
careful,
And the drool.
right? So I basically grab a handful of
Keto chips?
No, I grab
Keto man.
I grab a handful of Tums, right? right into the face of that alien. Tums, boom, antacid, acid blood, gone.
This is
Acid blood disintegrates.
I think
into
you
thin
get a
air.
prize.
Problem is it kind of makes sense.
That's what I hate
been
about
the
it.
biggest ad for keto I've ever heard in my life.
The alien
just
dies because
won.
it doesn't have blood anymore.
That's
A
brilliant.
franchise.
Easy.
Oh
Brilliant.
my God. That kind of makes sense.
Give it a round of applause.
Am I right?
Wow.
Keto solutions
What's
by
my
Ollie.
price?
They have acid blood, so you throw Tums at them. That's great.
It could
Done and
work. They didn't try it. You can't say it wouldn't work.
Did you realize they were
you don't
angry
really-
because they had acid?
So you have your black magic, right? We can go make it.
We can make it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
We can make it happen.
Caleb, I mean, you are afraid of Doritos. So
I am afraid of
everything.
most things. Like most things.
Like you all here.
So you know what? I think I would pick The Shining and I'd drive away.
There you go. There you go. Great question.
I'm just
You'd
gonna,
be like, That's a scary ass hotel.
It's just the title.
I'm out.
It says later. I'm out.
Like they drive there. I'm like, I'm gonna drive separately, but I'll meet you guys there, and then
Carpool?
they never
Nah.
show up.
Rashid,
That's what happens.
You win a prize.
Yay.
Give it up for Rashid.
Can I
So
edit
last
that
time we
movie
asked-
for you,
How many-
Caitlin? I want to edit that for you, and it just be like the opening credits, title, written and directed by, and then it just ends end credits.
I'm like,
All
well,
over you, just making
happily
a turn.
driving away, like, nice
So-
day.
We got like two more questions.
Two more.
Two more.
We
questions.
the last
Two
time we
more
asked, we had-
chances to win a prize.
What's up?
Hi, I'm Kimberly.
Give it up for Kimberly.
Shout out.
So, do any of you remember what the first thing was that you nerded out about, like when you were a kid?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful,
Our first
wonderful
episode
question.
ever
Oh my
was called The
God.
Tree of Nerddom. That is a great question.
I didn't exist yet.
Oh, please answer first.
This
then.
is your chance.
And of course, I'm like, I don't remember. I would say Harry Potter is the first time where I was like,
Was it when the castle?
it was the opening scene with the castle, and then there was
Yeah.
the music. Mikey, I think you know the one.
That's where we learned about Harry
That was the
Potter.
first time that I like really got into that. Like we would listen to the soundtracks when we were going to. My sister and I would listen to the soundtracks every night.
Shout out
when
to
we
your
were going
sister.
Sleep. Shout out to my sister Bethany. We would like play Harry Potter. Going to Harry Potter World was like the biggest. Like I thought I was kind of over Harry Potter, and then I went to Harry Potter World and I was like, oh my god, I'm a wizard. Like very not over it. Me too. So that was the
days
first
ago.
time. How long ago?
2 days, 2 whole days.
But yeah, and then otherwise, recently the thing that I like nerded out about the hardest was I like in anime you have your waifu and your husbando,
Hell yeah.
and I had never really had one
For the
before.
uncultured?
For the uncultured, it's like your favorite, your favorite female character that would be your wife, or your favorite male character that would be your husband.
Best boys and best girls.
Yeah, best whatever creature that happens too. But for me, I had never really had a character that I was like, oh my god, I would marry that character. Like that would be my spouse for life, and we would be very happy.
Bakugo.
No, it's Sephiroth.
No. Hard pass.
It's long hair, long sword.
It was Saitama from One Punch Man.
Oh, there it is.
Because like he literally defeats everything with a single punch. So he's like super strong and he does not care. The moment I fell in love is when he is fighting this giant beetle thing, and he like has this moment where he's like freaking out and he's like, oh my god. And he's like, ha ha ha, I'm defeating him and there's nothing he can do. And in his mind he's like, I'm missing a sale at the market right now. I'm not going to be able to get my produce at a discount. And I was like, I love you. Oh my
feel that.
god.
Wow.
The older I
So
get, the more
that
I'm like,
was-
this guy gets
that-
it.
Yeah.
This guy fucks.
He gets it. So yeah, that's the
gets
most
it.
recent one for me.
I can go.
All right.
Do it up.
Unless you were about to.
No, I was gonna say Josh, but go ahead.
Oh, Josh.
No, Corey.
No. My first thing that I grew up very fortunate to have a family who kind of cultivated nerdy stuff and the arts and stuff like that.
Must be nice.
It was nice. That's why I'm talking about it. For me, I grew up around comic books because of my dad. But the thing that I really kind of took as my own that I remember was the Lord of the Rings movies, which my dad
Solid
my dad
choice.
technically still helped out with because he had read the books when he was a kid, and he took me to see the first film when it came out, and it blew my fucking mind. Like I was like, they can make these? They can make this kind of film?
We're allowed.
And I came home and he had the trilogy books sitting on the table for me. And so if anyone here knows me, that has not gone away or faded. And I think it's just part of because that's what really like sprouted the tree. It was a seedling before that. So it was definitely the Lord of the Rings films. And then did you say now what are we nerding out about?
Sure.
That
Why
wasn't
not?
in the question, but we can.
Oh, can we add
addendum.
an addendum, I guess?
Addendum.
For
rock.
me, it's the most recent thing was the Watchmen TV show. That I
Yo, real quick.
it
PSA.
ruined my life for like a week after I watched it because nothing else was that good.
You all need to watch it. I'm not lying.
We did an episode on we did a show called Mandalorian about the Mandalorian show, and Tom decided that in tandem with watching that show, he would watch Watchmen. So he hated every episode of Mandalorian. And I was like,
Wow.
why do you do these things? And then I watched it and I was like, I hate everything else because this show is perfect.
Wow.
It's not an exaggeration actually.
No, it's
That's it.
perfect.
But that was it.
Nice. Ollie. Back to you, Ollie.
Why am I doing these
Now I
things?
forget what I answered
No, you're having problems.
in the original episode.
Memory
But-
is not, they don't even
a strong
allow it in
suit.
court. So
Right.
what are you going to do?
But I want to say one of the biggest ones from the beginning was Batman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like everything from
The animated
old
series?
show, because we lived in Iran for about 2-3 years.
Shout out to
In the
Iran.
middle of my life there, like in elementary school, and I remember we had satellite, so we would get the '60s Batman show,
Hell yeah.
and I loved that thing. And I think it would like broadcast.
Holy rusted
late,
metal
so we would
Batman.
have to be up late to watch it. But then the animated series, and then for me, a big thing for me were the action figures, like every color and flavor and variation of Batman and his Batmobiles and various vehicles. That was where I was. That was my jam.
Hot damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then Power Rangers, and then TMNT, and
Destiny.
so forth and so forth. And then Destiny.
And density.
Density. As far as nowadays,
Batman.
Destiny.
it's Batman.
It's still Batman.
Batman
It
is
is.
back.
It's kind of
still
we
Batman.
were talking about this the other week, I think, because of the Matt Reeves thing and how different it looks, and we just had Batfleck and we had Nolan, and it's kind of like that childhood sort of like what I loved about all the different Batman like action figures being different colors and variations. It's kind of like that right now with the
Gotta
movies.
catch 'em all.
It's like I'm collecting the different Batmen that are being designed by all these visionaries and artists, which is awesome.
So you
to see
have
happen.
Ben Affleck in your basement?
I mean,
in a matter of speaking.
I do have a statue of him.
supposed to bring that up here.
Oops.
Yeah, other than that, I've just been watching a lot of the new streaming shows, like Mythic Quest is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Josh and I are huge on the morning show.
Oh, yeah.
Love
Such a
that
good show.
so much. Can't wait
Fucking nerds.
for season 2. Yeah,
Tom?
Where my tree of nerdom started. So I wasn't thought about yet, but my mom fell in love with my dad.
Wow.
So, I'm kidding. I was going to go.
Too far back.
Sounds about right,
A
though.
little bit ahead of that, right? I was dying.
Fast forward.
So I think for myself, if I could just kind of have a varied question, I think it was Power Rangers, it was Batman. But those later on resonated with me later on for different reasons. But if I could truly say what made me really nerd on about the most is actually like spending time with my sister, my older sister, and watching a lot of like Disney films together. Our parents were divorced, so like we were kind of like the constants in our lives. That's exactly like that. All right. And my mom was very big. It's like, hey, dad, me, and we can go away, but then you always have to have your sister. And so we watched a bunch of stuff together. So it always was animated stuff. And then later on, it became she was watching Sailor Moon, and I was watching Dragon Ball Z. But it was more like I'd skip my nap to go watch Sailor Moon regardless. Because magical girls, high school transformation. I'm all about that shit.
Oh, yeah.
But anime was really big for me because I think even though I had Batman, I had Superman, Spider-Man, all these other mans, and superhero stuff, like these were, they were Japanese, they were Asian, they were a little bit more likened to me. So I felt like I'm being seen. But also, like, the one thing I really liked about anime specifically is that if you watch the good ones, there's a lot of bad ones and there's a lot of great ones.
And they're great too.
Yeah, and they're also welcome here. A lot of the anime technically have a through line of progress over obstacles and adversity. And that's really kind of just pushed me and mind fucked me in a way where that's how I live my life, and where it's just like adversity is everything I need, and I gotta get through it.
That
Talking to
sounds
him.
awful.
Yes. But no, this
I would be tired.
and so like I anime was really big for me, and later on as I chose to grow up, like going through like struggles and stuff like that, Batman as well became very big for me, because it wasn't the fact that like, oh, he's cool, da da da. It was more like he took tragedy and then turned it into something that he could work positively for. And I think
for good.
yeah, and I think that's really important, especially because we're all going to go through different walks of life and different struggles, but then we could always choose to turn that into fuel for something positive.
Nice.
So,
Heck yeah.
Josh,
For me, I think like the first thing that like comes to mind
Final
are two
Fantasy
things.
7.
No, that was 1997.
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's his tattoo.
I'm like 65 years old, remember?
Oh, yeah.
No, just kidding.
Sorry, I keep forgetting sometimes.
And you're welcome here too.
The first thing that comes to mind is Ghostbusters and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hell yeah.
Solid choices.
I love movies, and I will pretty much watch anything, even if it's horror, something that I don't like all that much. Horror. But it's mainly movies that is just my thing. So yeah, I think Ghostbusters, and like that was like I had the theme sheets. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had all the action figures and all that kind of stuff. I love the movies. Even the third one. Don't hate me.
It hasn't come out yet, but you're looking forward to it. Huh? Oh, the third one.
Yeah, the third one.
The third installment.
Yeah, where they go back in time and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then I mean, nowadays it's really hard to
Probably the hype mic.
the
ultimate
Podcasting microphone.
No. Wow. It's hard to base it. It's hard to really focus it on because with the start of Nerd On,
It's everything.
Well, no, I try to watch more. I try to get into things.
Well,
So
you have to watch more.
I do have to, but it's also
assigned these
trying to
things.
open up my mind to more things. Like I wasn't a huge fan of anime before.
Yes.
And so now it's like, okay, well, fuck, I'm a huge My Hero Academia fan now.
Hell yeah.
Like that recently I was like, oh, damn.
You're welcome.
This is good. Video games are a fun thing for me. It's hard to really narrow it down to like one single thing.
Yeah.
You can be a catch-all. You can
be
like,
everything.
You can like
Yeah.
everything.
A little bit
I
of
like
everything.
a lot of
Great
things.
question.
You can like the thing, Josh.
I can.
Is that all of us? Do we all gotta go through?
Yeah.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful question. You win a prize.
All right.
One more.
One more.
Because we said we'd do one more.
All
You
right,
can be a
last
quickie.
question.
And I think
Quick-
Mikey said that
quick,
he had a
tiny
question.
question. Quick,
right.
tiny question.
Is it a quick question?
Is Bowser,
Oh my god.
is he a dragon with a turtle shell, or is he a turtle
No.
with a dragon's face?
No.
No?
Thank you, Mikey.
And good night.
That's
Thanks for coming.
Well, can I answer a
What
little
if
bit?
the hokey pokey
Yeah,
really
do
is
it.
what it's
He's
all
a
about?
Do you
answer.
actually know?
In
Of
the
course
original,
you know.
in the original artwork, he was actually a bull.
What?
So there you go.
So it just
He's a
changed,
bull.
For
It just
turning our
changed
sketch
palettes.
into a
It
question.
changed palettes as they went into color.
Isn't he like Dennis Hopper or something?
That's a movie.
Yeah.
Dennis oh my God.
So he's a humanoid.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
And I hate you for bringing
Was he
it up.
Bowser?
I
Hey.
wish I could forget about that.
Yeah, he was a King Koopa.
It haunts my dreams.
All right.
at night.
All right, so real last question?
Maybe a
Real
real
last
Or the
question.
pro- or the
No,
pro-
that was
quick
the last.
question
That
and
was
you
the
win
last
the
question.
things?
That
No?
was
There
the
we
last
go.
question.
All right.
Okay.
I guess that's where we're ending it. Thank you, Mikey.
Give Mike a round of applause, guys.
We have one last thing for the night. Y'all had raffle tickets when you walked in here, yes? Ooh. It's time.
I love raffles.
We got some items out here. What kind of items do we got?
We got. What do we have?
What do we got? We got.
It's like, I don't know. What was it again?
We got some dice. We got some poster. We got some Destin Legends. We got a
Which one we want to go
just
first?
making it up as we go now.
Which,
Yeah.
which package we want to go first?
with the dice.
With the
Let's
dice.
do with the dice and the sticker.
So we got dice, some Kraken dice for all those playing D&D. These are nice colors, nice little pouch. I won't tell you what color, but they are nice.
Yeah.
And we got a great sticker from them, also a poster from us. If you would like us to sign, you don't have to ask. We just do it for
wow,
you.
Wow.
And then the board
That
game.
made
and that's
no
it.
sense.
Yeah, and then a board game.
All right.
Give us that
As
first
all
one.
things
So
do.
this first one is 004028.
Slow. Do it slowly one more time. Hey, come on down.
Yay! All right. Next up is what? What are we
doing?
What?
Western Tropic.
Josh is going to give you a little rundown real
A
quick.
bit of a rundown. A friend of ours, Len Kendall, shout
This
out.
microphone hates me.
He did a Kickstarter for a game called Western Tropic, and essentially turns Texas Hold'em into a strategy card game. It's
on the level, y'all.
It's a really beautiful game.
That's a special edition right
This
there.
is the special edition. Very successful Kickstarter campaign. The really cool thing about the special edition is that it comes with this box, and for every box that they make, they plant a tree. Now, there is
Save
a bit
the
of
earth, y'all.
there is a bit of a caveat that I do have to say. This box here is just to look at. It's very pretty. Due to the coronavirus, his production has been halted a little bit.
Keeping y'all safe.
So at the end of the night, whoever wins, please make sure to get me your shipping addresses. And he's like, yeah, let me know. But we are going to give away 4 copies.
Ooh, 4.
Indeed, we are.
1, 2, 3,
4
4.
trees as
4.
well.
Yeah, 4 trees. So
First one up. 004017.
Oh, shit, there you go, Mikey.
There we go.
He does win a prize.
Now, since none of us know you, be sure to give us
Congratulations.
your address before you leave.
You can go back up there now.
Yeah,
Thank
you got it.
Round of applause for Mikey now, coming up and down the stairs. Yet
All
again.
right, we have 3 more, correct?
3 more.
Okay,
Three more.
Next one.
Second.
004036.
Hey, George Eccles. Here, I'll take that one. I'll take those. Come find us after the show.
004014.
That's all 4, right?
Some of y'all got to be in these front seats.
Oh, yeah.
That's the third. So
You're right,
this
you're
is the
right,
last
you're
one.
Last one.
004024.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Next game
Come
night.
find Josh after the show. Yes, please. And we'll get your shipping address for all of that.
All right. Are there any of these that were... No?
No, I can just toss one of these out, though. Coming at you.
Okay.
She's afraid.
I like that you flinched away from it.
We have a very special,
We're like a hard beat away
very
from, like,
special
easy.
giveaway. This is the mega prize.
Catch.
We are going to be giving away, thank you so much to Apogee.
It's got flaps. What are you going to do?
Go on, Josh.
We are giving away a hype mic.
The ultimate
podcasting microphone.
Whoa, what? Bring it on one more time, y'all.
Give it up. Give it
Wait,
up. for the hype
wait.
mic.
What is
The
it?
ultimate podcasting microphone.
Wow. But no joke, what I will tell you is, like, as an audio engineer and as somebody who works with promo and voiceover, I get to hear a lot of different voices, and this microphone really is quite incredible. I would suggest anybody in the house, if you want to check it out, do go into the vocal booth after the show and just
Sing
hear for
Kiss from a
yourself.
Rose.
Oh, man.
Apogee experience.
Because I used it when I was traveling. I go home quite a bit, and I get to use it on the road, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Would you say, Tom, that it's sealed the deal?
Oh, man, you know.
There used to be a grand tower
No.
on the sea.
I should have known.
You
I was
remain.
having. I know.
started this.
On the dark
gave the
side
hint.
of me.
No. No.
There's an audience!
That's the high.
But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive, and the light that you shine can be seen? Here we go.
Like a million to a kiss from a rose.
There's a corner that I can go fetal in.
I get a view stranger if you yeah. Now that your
Roses in bloom, the light hits the gloom on the rain. Thank you all very much.
Wait.
shout out to y'all.
Can we...
Well, that was
Rescue Josh.
that was a lot more than I expected to come from that. I was
was a
like,
lot.
maybe they'll do like 2
Bonnie,
words.
You guys,
That
was
you guys
really
just
painful.
y'all made
I
a
was
dream of
wrong.
mine come true tonight, and I just want to thank
That was
you
so
all for that.
painful.
Wow.
And
Okay, can you pick the number, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it right now.
Who gets that hype mic? The ultimate podcasting microphone.
It's gonna go to 004032.
Shadow Sean.
Go to Vegas. Shadow Sean is going to Vegas.
If you do not buy a lottery ticket tonight,
Wow.
I will.
All right.
He's not only lucky with his looks, he's lucky with the.
Wow.
Wow.
And
Wow.
again, I stress, hashtag not rigged.
Now you said it. Spoilers, man.
They were thinking it, maybe.
No.
Straight throwing it to you.
Throw that.
To Cody. Cody can figure that out.
And
No postage necessary.
Okay.
and we still encourage
I
everyone to
understand.
go to the booth and just try it out, and then do your own rendition of "Kiss by Rose," because it's dope. And it's a wonderful experience. You've never been in a booth. A lot of you have, but if you've never been in one like this. So.
Okay. That brings us to the
I feel
end
complete.
of the show.
I feel complete.
I'm always completing.
Constantly. Yeah.
That's the difference between you and me.
Everybody
You're always
here-
completing, and I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Oh my God.
We did it all! We got them all!
Wow.
We got them all.
Wow.
Okay.
We love this. We love this.
Thank you so much to everybody here in the house, everybody at home, at your house. Thank you so much, everybody watching. If you are new to Nerd On, please consider checking us out. Nerdon.tv, that is the website. It has all the linky links of everything that we do.
It's got all that good.
Yeah, we are on everything from Apple to iHeart to Spotify to YouTube.
And hopefully your heart. Who knows? Maybe.
So sweet.
People want time for Cora
He's
Powers.
still recovering from Kiss from a
I'm
Rose.
sorry.
Wow, that was so cheesy.
Wow.
Yeah, what are
It
you
was
going
good.
to do?
It was
Every
good.
time.
Another shout out to Apogee, Cody,
Yes.
for making this possible.
Thank you
very
to
much.
the
Cody.
crew here, Bob, Betty, everybody in the studio.
Seb,
Thank you.
Brandon.
It's been an
Yeah.
absolute
Yes.
pleasure.
You get
to be-
Sierra and Mikey now. Like, give my hand of applause for being up here. Hand of applause.
Hand of applause.
Give him a hand of applause.
Hand of
One
applause.
hand of applause.
Hand of applause.
All right, really quick. When you're done, are you done?
Almost, but
I'm gonna let you finish. Or I'm not gonna Kanye. Go ahead.
Kanye.
I'm coming
Wow.
to the end of the show. So if
If
you
you
want
got
it in the
something to say
show,
now.
All right, guys. Before we wrap up, everyone pull your phone out.
Oh, shit.
here we go.
Are we getting crazy?
What's
All right, I want you to open up YouTube. I want you to find this video that is live streaming right now and drop a like on it.
Oh.
Smash that like button and subscribe.
Let's
Yeah.
get to 10,000
Turn on post
likes.
notifications, like
Hey,
and
do you
subscribe.
like
Make sure to
peer pressure?
donate.
'Cause that's
Make sure to
happening.
yeah.
I love peer pressure.
Right? Hey.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Make sure to slip and
Cody.
slide
Please,
DMs.
shameless plug. Do stop by and subscribe to us on all the things, all the
us a
social
review.
medias, the YouTubes, the Apple, all of it. You are just really terrible with the
Calm
cord
down.
tonight.
Yeah.
And
You're not really used to
also
chords, huh?
Leave
I have
us
ADD.
reviews because that is the most direct way that we can get feedback about what we're doing, how to change things, episodes that you guys want us to do. Like,
Yes.
let us know. It makes our hearts
Consider-
all warm and fuzzy.
Do consider joining the Nerd On Nation. It does allow us to grow and be the best that we can be.
Do stuff
if you
like this.
do join the
$5
$5 tier or above, you will get a free poster, pin, and sticker tonight.
Also, last but not least, join our mailing list if you can, because this week, I think tomorrow or the day after, we're sending out a discount code for our online store, 5% off. That'll be valid for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Check that out.
But that is it. You know the drill.
Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I'm gonna let you finish because I want to invite all these people to say it with us at the end of our show.
It's customary that we say as always and then we say nerd on. And so we turn to you where we would like to hear you guys sound off at the top of your lungs as humanly possible, was it?
Yeah.
So when we say as always and then you join us in saying
Because you've
our
made this night
namesake.
possible with us. You're much part of this as we are.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we'd like to invite you
you
to say
guys.
our end tag with us. Josh, sing us out.
You know the drill. As always.
All right, guys, come on, give it up for the Nerd On crew. Thank you guys so much.
For joining us. Thank you, everybody at home.
Thank you
we
guys.
love you.
Ending broadcast.